what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community?
You are watching Bentonville West Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. We welcome you to Wolverine Stadium, First National Bank of NWA Field, as the Wolverines get ready to host the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Derek Ruskin along with John Mackey for our call tonight as we get you ready for kickoff between the Wolverines and the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Wolverines come into the game 2-1, winning 2 weeks ago on this field against Little Rock Central. They've won 5 in a row here at Centerton. The Bulldogs are 3-0 on the season. They made short work of Northside 2 weeks ago, so both teams coming off of a week off last week, and both teams ready to start 7A West play, and this is an important game, as we'll hear Coach Mackey, we'll hear Coach Pratt talk about in Coach's Corner just a little bit. So much of what ends up happening in the 7A West standings really ride on this first game in conference play tonight. At least the past, that's how it's been.
Well, and Derek, we've talked about it earlier. It's like we start with Fayetteville and then with Bentonville. You know what I mean? So it's like we've had so many times where that first game is so important to get that early lead with it, to be in the top 3 or 4. And then, of course, at the end of the year, it seems like we're always playing an important game to determine the 1, 2, 3, or 4 standings. So
these two teams are even in the all-time series. Fayetteville's won 3. The Wolverines won 3 in a row in 2017, 18, and 19. There was no game in 2020. And the last 2 years, Fayetteville has won each of those ball games. It's a beautiful night after a rainy day in northwest Arkansas. It's a beautiful night. The skies are clearing. There are some clouds, but they're not going to be a problem. And we are looking at 74 degrees as we get ready for the ball game tonight here in Centerton. We've got a lot to do in our pregame coverage here from Wolverine Stadium at First National Bank of NWA Field. We'll talk it over with head coach Brian Pratt coming right up after these important messages. You're watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Welcome into the coach.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
The all-new 2022 Wagoneer Series 3 is available now. This isn't your grandpa's Wagoneer. It fits the most passengers and gear in its class. It keeps the driver informed and the passenger entertained. It can adjust for the terrain ahead with ease. It's a chauffeur, and it's waiting for you. Shop McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville today.
Welcome into the Coach's Corner as we get ready for the Wolverines to host the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Coach Pratt, kind enough to spend some time with us here, and coming off of the week off last week, Coach. How did you use that time with your team? Was it mostly recovery? Was it kind of like a back to fundamentals kind of thing during practice? What did you guys do last week?
Well, we obviously, it's kind of different when you have a bye week and the opponent that you have coming up is a big rivalry for you and a big game, and they also finished their non-conference schedule. So obviously we had all the video to be able to start breaking down. So we used it as just trying some things that we wanted to look at versus Fayetteville, kind of like some extra practices, but we also did some competition and, kind of got back to the basics, just like you said, made sure that we taking care of our fundamentals and blocking, tackling, catching, that kind of stuff, but also kind of inserting some of our Fayetteville stuff as well, and just trying to improve on some things that we need to work on that we noticed from non-conference play.
Now, it's the first conference game, I think, pretty much every year that you've been here. It's been one of the early ones with Fayetteville, but it has such a big impact, it seems like, on what your goals are, which are competing for a conference championship, doesn't it?
It does, and it's always been the same schedule every year. That this is the 8th year of it, and we've opened up conference play with Fayetteville every time, dating back to 8 years ago when we went against Bill Blankenship and Fayetteville when they won the state championship, and we didn't have any seniors. And so fast forward then to year 8, there's some rivalries on there. I think that we're pretty even as far as the number of wins and losses in those 8 years. And it's a team that we know something about. Their head coach is a former coach of mine, and so he has some ties here as well. And we run into them in 7-on-7s and team camps and stuff like that. So our kids are familiar with them. It is a big rivalry for us. It is right up there with the Bentonville one, and we got to make sure that we come out and take pride in what we do playing at home. And that's a big deal for us to be able to play in the comforts of our home and not have to travel. Last year, traveling over there during all the construction was a complete nightmare. So it'll be great to be here in the comforts of home. But it does have a huge impact on the conference the rest of the year and the rest of the way out, especially our goals and if you can get a bye and that kind of stuff. So this is a really big game to open up the conference play.
What are some of the keys defensively to slow them down? I mean, last year, it seemed like before everybody got settled in, bang, 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 they were on the scoreboard. What does the defense have to do to control Lindsey in that offense?
I think that's the whole key is settle down and play, understand what we need to do and do our job. And I think the one thing that we can't do is get beat by some kind of trick play or let them get the ball over the top of us. And if they sustain drives and able to go down and score, then that's one thing. But to give up a 70-yard touchdown, that's something that we know that can't happen, and something we've talked about. Their vertical passing game is really good. They have really good speed, and obviously their quarterback's a Division I player. So we've got to make sure that we take care of not giving up the big play, and then we offensively we can't get behind the change. They're really good defensively, and they fly to the football and they bring a lot of pressure. We've got to make sure that we are consistent in what we do. Last year, if you look at our first 2 drives, we have mental errors that put us in a long yardage situation, and that's when they're at their best.
And, it goes without saying in a big game, but I'm going to say it anyway. Protecting the football, I'm sure, is critical if you guys are going to have success tonight.
Yeah, we can't have turnovers. Big plays and turnovers are going to determine the game. And then the other thing is kind of a hidden secret no one knows spends a whole lot of time about is special teams. And both our teams spend a lot of time on punt block and things like that. And I think they blocked or had the punter or the snapper snap it over the head because of pressure. Like 6 times in 2 non-conference games. And so they're going to come after some of our punts, and we're going to come after some of theirs, and you got to be very strategic in what you do to make sure that you can get those off, because that is a huge play in the game that we can't afford.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it. Good luck.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor, that thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked, and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
We are back here at Wolverine Stadium, First National Bank of NWA Field, as we continue to get you ready for kickoff. We'll listen to the Wolverine band play for a minute. Well, again, this game, it goes a long way in determining who is going to be a contender for a conference championship in the 7A West. It is an early game, but it is a very important game when it all shakes out generally in the 7A West standings at the end of the year. Again, the Fayetteville Bulldogs come in tonight 3-0. They beat Cabot. They won on the road at North Little Rock. They won at home against Northside 2 weeks ago. West 2-1 with a win at Booker T. Washington, a loss at Cabot, and then winning 2 weeks ago against the Little Rock Central Tigers here at Wolverine Stadium. The teams are getting ready to come on the field here. The crowd is gathered. Student section is filling up, and this is it's a big-time atmosphere for a big-time game as Fayetteville and Bentonville West get ready to do battle here tonight.
Well, Derek, a lot of people will look at like common opponents. Obviously, Fayetteville kind of had their way with Cabot, and we had a chance there with a last-minute drive to get the win at Cabot week 2, and didn't get it done. So the people that are comparing scores are probably sitting there thinking, hey, Fayetteville should blow out West, right? Is that what most people say probably when they're comparing scores like that? The
Probably
difference is,
so, yeah.
This is our first conference game of the year. We've had a week to prepare with a bye week, or 2 weeks to prepare with a bye week, and I think it's going to be a good one tonight.
And it was when you talk about this game, I think back what happened a year ago. It was 28-0 pretty early on in that game. The Wolverines had some issues there with some big plays, and it's important to keep the thing. Obviously, you want to start fast. You'd love to have a lead, but you got to keep the thing manageable, and you can't have a lot of mistakes in a big game like this. Turnovers, penalties, these sorts of things can crush drives, and so those are the things you have to start to limit. Both teams have probably been focusing on that during the bye week, and those are the kind of things that can make close games not so close games.
Yeah, and we obviously want this one to be a tight ball game for our side. And you know what? I'd take a blowout, though, too. We could return the favor there. In the Coach's Corner show, we put a clip from our very first matchup. And I think it was 50-14 was the final score. And I'll take that on the reverse all night here tonight.
The captains are at midfield. You can see them on your screen. The coin toss has been administered. Fayetteville has won the toss, and they have deferred. So we will see the Wolverine offense on the field first. As the other thing that always gets brought up is the the friendliness between these two coaches. They're friendly most of the year, probably not so much this week when you talk about Casey Dick, who worked here for a couple of years before moving on to be the head coach at Van Buren for a year and then the head coach at Fayetteville, where he has been for the last 5 years. And you talk about his former boss, Brian Pratt, on the other sideline. There's a lot of, we've noticed through the years, there's a lot of gamesmanship, cat and mouse kind of stuff between these two. Do they know signals? Do they not know signals? All that sort of stuff that goes on in this game with these two this week.
Well, and I promise you this, they both probably changed their signals some for this week.
Yeah. So the Wolverines are going to have the ball first. Our coverage all season long is presented to you by Bob Morey Auto and by Foster Roofing. Again, it's turned into a beautiful night for football. The only problem for the fans is going to be, did your bleacher seat dry or not before you got here tonight? Because there was rain throughout most of the day here. It has stopped a few hours ago, and hopefully the fans have dry seats down there, and maybe they won't be needing the seats. They'll be standing up a lot and cheering for the Wolverines tonight in this football game. Around the league tonight, you've got Bentonville heading to Harbor. Springdale is taking on Heritage, and a battle of unbeatens between Rogers and the Southside Mavericks as everybody gets conference play off to a start tonight on this 4th night of the high school season. 5th night if you count week 0, I guess.
Yep. I'll tell you this, though. It's here. No more breaks. What'd you do last Friday night, Derek? You didn't
I don't
do high
remember.
School football.
No, I did not. No. Nope. Didn't go to a game, but happy to be back here at Wolverine Stadium and watch this game transpire here. I think we're going to have a fun one tonight. I really do.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's lots of points for both teams tonight. That always makes it fun. And it makes the night go faster, I feel like.
Yes, it does. Some more highlights to put on the reel, perhaps.
I'm going to tell you
tonight.
this. At noon today, Eric, I was like, this is going to be a miserable night for football. My crew's going to get soaking wet. They're going to hate me. My camera operators are probably going to quit and never come back for the last 6 weeks of the regular season. And but thankfully, I'm telling you, I'm not sure there's a more beautiful sight right now than what we're looking at from the press box.
Yep, clearing skies, temperatures in the low 70s. As the Wolverine hype video plays here on the stadium video board, you can see the Wolverines getting ready to enter from the den. And here come the Wolverines. Dressed in all navy blue tonight. The Bulldogs are in white with purple numbers and black trim. And they've had a good amount of fans make the trip from Fayetteville here to Centerton tonight. West won this game in 17, 18, and in 19. There was no game in 20. The last 2 years, Fayetteville has won, and each of those games, Fayetteville's put 42 points on the board. So West trying to prevent Fayetteville from winning 3 in a row, and West is trying to win its 6th in a row here in Centerton. Nathan Catchell handles the kicking duties for the Bulldogs. Back deep for the Wolverines, Mason Hawkins, Braden Nash, and Harris Vincent. Ready to go in Centerton. And this will not be returned. Touchback will bring it out to the 20-yard line. Dalton Rice, senior quarterback, brings the West offense onto the field. Dalton's completed 68% of his throws this season. Had a rushing touchdown 2 weeks ago, 7 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And he'll start with 4 receivers in the pattern from the 20-yard line on the far hash. Bit of a low snap, pass out on the flat, dropped by Thompson. And then Thompson takes a shot from Casey Lehman after the ball was already on the turf. So 2nd down and 10 coming for the Wolverines.
2nd down and 10.
Along the front. There's the snap. Rice throws, and that's incomplete at the 22. A bit low for Jackson Bruss. So 2 passes, 2 incompletions, and we've got our first 3rd down of the night. 3rd and 10 here, 6 seconds into this ball game. Rice, pressure coming. Dalton moves toward the sideline and is taken out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain. He was knocked out by Landon Jones, and it's 4th down, and it's a 2-yard gain, and the Wolverines go 3 and out on their opening possession. Rice in punt formation. High snap, gets the kick away. And they will get away from it, and it'll bounce out of bounds. And Fayetteville's going to have a good starting field position on the plus side of the 50. Ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line. It's a 23-yard punt. So the much ballyhooed Fayetteville quarterback comes on the field. Drake Lindsay, committed to the University of Minnesota. And this Wolverine defense has a tough task with a short field here on the first possession.
Look for him to take a shot right here in the end zone.
Lindsay under pressure, and he's sacked on the first play by William Anderson.
That's a great start by the Wolverine defense. Good job, Will.
5-yard loss on the first Fayetteville snap of the game. Second and 15. Lindsay throws it, and that's through the hands of his intended receiver, Mason Spencer. And now Fayetteville is in a 3rd down. .11:09 to go first quarter. Fayetteville with the ball after West went 3 and out. Third and 15. Lindsay steps up, spins out of pressure, taking off with the football, and he's out of bounds at the 39. He's about 4 yards short of the first down. So it'll bring up a 4th and 4, and it'll probably be Fayetteville trying to convert this.
Looked like we almost had a chance to get him in the backfield. Lindsay made a good move to get out of it.
11-yard scramble, 4th and 4. They work from the pistol. Christian Setzer's the running back. Jason Delamar, the single receiver on the near side. 4th and 4 for the Bulldogs. A big play early in this big game. Lindsay dances in the pocket. Flushed out, floats it, wide open receiver, caught at the 20. Down to the 10, diving for the end zone. Touchdown, or are they going to mark him out?
We got a flag.
There's also a flag. It looks like they were going to mark him out at the 3, but there is a penalty marker down.
It's going to be a block in the back, I think, Derek. So it looked like Will Anderson had coverage on the play. He came up on the scramble, he thought, let his receiver go. And then I think that's who ended up getting blocked in the back was Will Anderson.
Well, it will be enough for the first down. It is an illegal block in the back against Fayetteville. So they'll spot it at the 19-yard line. So on 4th and 4, they end up gaining 20 and they get the first down. So first down, Bulldogs at the 19. 10:49 to go, first quarter. Bulldogs in the red zone. Now another flag flies. And this penalty is against Fayetteville for a false start.
Back-to-back penalties on the Bulldogs.
First and 15 at the 24. Lindsey from the shotgun. Turns, fires to the far side. The pass is complete. Will Grigg with the tackle on Charlie Graves. That's a pickup of, well, let's call it 4 to the 20. Second and 11 here for Fayetteville. 10:26 to go, first quarter.
Second down and 11.
Lindsey hands it off. That is Setzer. Up the middle. Setzer down to about the 15-yard line. Cody Lee out there for the Wolverines. Good to have him back in the lineup. That's a 5-yard run for Setzer, and it's third down for Fayetteville. It's 3rd and 6. And Lindsey lobbing it to the end zone, and he overcooked it. Intended for Graves, 4th down. So the Wolverines stop him again on 3rd down. Now a 4th down decision. Their kicker's long is 33. This would be about that distance if they tried to kick. But the offense remains on the field for Casey Dick's team. Yep, they're going to try it. 4th and 6. Lindsey, pressure coming, throws over the middle, it's incomplete. And the Wolverines take over on downs. The pressure was from Collier to Clerk. And West gets the turnover on downs.
That's a great job by the West defense. Lindsey was 1 for 4 on that drive with a short field. And that's pretty impressive by the Wolverine defense.
So West now possesses it at the 15-yard line. 9:33 to go, first quarter. Second series for West on offense. And they'll hand it off. Edmondson trying the left side, falls forward, got 2. He is stopped by Jones on the play. 2-yard pickup. Quickly, they throw a tunnel screen. It's caught, and that is Q Thompson taking it across the 30 to the 31-yard line for a first down. A pickup of 14. There's their first down as they push the tempo after that short run. Trying to get him to flinch. From the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Rice fires, pass complete. Brust hit immediately at the 35-yard line. The tackle was made by Noah Jansky, and it's a pickup of, we'll call it 3. 2nd and 7 for West. 8.5 to go first quarter. They'll bring Brust in motion. Rice. Flushed out, and he'll just throw it into the bench. He was being pressured by Jones, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Wolverine football brought to you in part by Legacy Bank, and I'm a NWA hero. 3rd down, 6. Vincent and Thompson on the near side. Rice. Quick throw over the middle, incomplete. They were after him right away. This Fayetteville team likes to send pressure on 3rd down. That time, the pressure was coming pretty quick from Caden Spencer, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Wolverines in punt formation on their own 34-yard line. Rice ready to kick it away to Holzhauer. Rice gets away the kick. It hits at the 40. And that's where it will be downed, at the 40-yard line. A 26-yard punt. And Fayetteville will have it on their own side of the 50. 8:01 to go here in this first quarter. And we are scoreless so far between Fayetteville and the West Wolverines. Ball at the 40-yard line for Drake, Lindsay, and company. Oh, it's knocked out of Lindsay's hands by his running back. Now he throws incomplete. Lindsay ran into his running back, Setzer. The ball popped free. Lindsay got it back, and he threw the ball into the ground. And Lindsay is coming off the field. His helmet came off?
Yeah, his helmet came off, so he's got to come off, mandatory. We're going to see the backup for at least a snap.
Landon Holzhauer is the backup quarterback. 2nd and 10 from the 40. And Holzhauer will hand it off. Setzer straight ahead. Gains about 5. We'll call it 4 now. Anderson makes the stop. So it's 3rd down for Fayetteville. 3rd and 7, they're calling it now from the 43. Lindsay back on the field, sets up a screen. It's caught by Setzer. A flag is down, and Setzer is dumped by Judah Spence right around the 45-yard line. We'll check on the marker. It would not be enough for the 1st down. It would set up a 4th and 3, it looks like. But we'll check on this penalty first and see what happens. I think it's against Fayetteville. They want to back them up. I think they want to back them up. It's a hold against Fayetteville. So that is a spot foul. And we'll move it back to the 38-yard line. So now you have a 3rd and 12. Third and 12 for Fayetteville. 7:24 to go first quarter. Lindsay, 4-man rush. In trouble, and they got him again. He is sacked at the 36-yard line. The Wolverines hemmed him in. He had nowhere to go. Judah Spence gets there for West. So Fayetteville has the drive derailed by the Wolverine sack and a penalty, and they're going to have to punt. James Nolan in punt formation gets it away. Fair catch called for, made at the 34-yard line. A 29-yard punt So these teams going back and forth here with field position. 6:44 to go first quarter. Neither team is on the board yet in Centerton on this Friday night. West is going to start at the 34-yard line. Just like we predicted, nearly halfway through the first quarter, no points.
But you know what? It hasn't been boring at least.
No.
Like, usually we're a little bit bored when there's not much scoring, but there's been a lot of fun things happening so far.
First down at the 34-yard line. Here is a handoff to Cole Edmondson, and he's ridden down at the 37-yard line. Trey Lyle makes the tackle. 3-yard gain for the Wolverines senior tailback.
Well, it'll be good if we can get some running going tonight against the Purple Dogs to complement the passing game.
Second down and 7 for West. They'll motion out Edmondson. Rice, they come after him quickly. It's bobbled and caught by Thompson, and then he's snowed under by white jerseys right away. Now Thompson's helmet pops off, so he will have to check out for this third down play. It's no gain. No gain on the play. Thompson also has a little bit of a hobble in his step as he comes off the field there. Don't want to see that. 3rd and 7 for West. 3 receivers here on the near side. Fayetteville again showing blitz.
Play clock under 10.
Now the Wolverines come in tight to the formation to try and protect. There's a pass to Edmondson on the sideline. He sheds a tackler, surges forward, and they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 46-yard line for a first down. So a nice catch and run for Cole Edmondson out of the backfield, and it's a gain of 9.
That was a great job by Cole. He had a chance to get stopped about 6 yards short. He spun, fell forward. Momentum gets the first down for the Wolverines.
I think everybody in the building knows what Fayetteville's doing in those third down packages there now, too.
Bring in the house?
Yeah. First down, 46-yard line. Anderson goes in motion. Here's a play fake. Rice throws it to Brust. Brust spins away from the first man, then he's wrapped up right around the 45-yard line, and the play is blown dead. Stopped by Casey Lehman for a very short gain, if any gain at all. Yep, no gain. Second and 10 here for the Wolverines. 5:10 to go first quarter. The ball rests on the 46-yard line. Play clock inside of 10. Rice throws far side, pass caught and hit immediately at the 50-yard line. Anderson with the catch, and he was hit by Isaiah Taylor, a safety, right away. 4-yard gain. So at the 50-yard line, it is 3rd down and 6 for the Wolverines. Again, have 3 receivers on the near side. Rice in trouble, sheds a tackler. Trying to surge forward for the first down. They've got him walled off at the 47. He's about 3 yards short, but this may be in the go zone for the Wolverines on 4th down. Looks like it will be. That's a gain of 3 for Rice. They're going 4th and 3.
So Fayetteville tried to go for it on 4th down and didn't get it. Let's see if we can. Oh, I've got some movement.
A flag is thrown on the far sideline. That would give West a first down. Nope, it's against the Wolverines for a false start. They were induced into the neutral zone according to the officials, and now the Wolverines are going to punt.
First penalty of the night for the Wolverines comes at a bad time for sure.
So they'll be punting near midfield. Holzhauer's back deep to return the punt from Rice. Good pass, and he gets away a pretty good kick. Holzhauer bobbles it at the 15-yard line and gets hit right away by Braden Nash. That was a tough spot for Holzhauer because you don't pick it up, it might keep rolling. You pick it up and you're going to get swarmed under. That's a 36-yard punt, the best of the night for Dalton Rice, and Fayetteville will take over deep in its own territory with 3:27 to go here in the first quarter. A scoreless first quarter. They've spotted the football at the 16-yard line. First down run, and Setzer. Nothing doing there. Cody Lee in on that play defensively, along with Carter Kofelt. He did end up getting a couple yards out to the 18. He was stuffed right away, though. Second down and 8. Here's Lindsey. Protected well. Loading up deep down the middle, and he overthrows Delamar. Had him on the post.
The back judge had the best chance at that ball, Derek. He was 10 yards deeper than the receiver for the Bulldogs, and even he wasn't close to it.
Now, Fayetteville's already 1 of 2 on 4th down tonight. They're 5 out of 8 on the year on 4th down. If you look at an Achilles heel so far, it's 3rd down. Coming in, they're only converting at a 23% clip on offense. 3rd down here, Lindsey throws, and that's caught at the 30-yard line. They'll convert here for a first down. That is Mason Spencer with the catch, tackled away right away by Hawkins. First down, 31-yard line. That's their first 3rd down conversion of the night. It goes for 13. .233 to go first quarter. Lindsey, far side. It's caught, Spencer. And a good tackle there at the 34-yard line by the Wolverines. Only a 3-yard pickup. That is, looks like that was Grigg who made that tackle. Now we've got whistles blowing and a timeout taken by the Wolverines. 2:10 to go first quarter, no score. You're watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
It's Setzer. There is a flag down in the middle of the line. It's a hold against Fayetteville. That flag is at the 29. So that's going to back them up quite a bit. Now they've spotted it at the 24.
Ready to go for the line of scrimmage, looks like.
2nd and 17 here for Fayetteville. They need the 41 for a first down. Lindsey underneath. Pass completes. Spencer cuts back at the 30. And he's dropped right around the 40-yard line, so he got most of it. Tackle from behind by Braxton Williams. That's a pickup of 16.
3rd and 1. Do they run the ball here?
To the line quickly, 3rd and 1, 1:31 to go first quarter on a running clock. Handoff, Setzer, and he finds some daylight and gets the first down to the 43-yard line. So Setzer gains 4, and they convert again on 3rd down. We've got 1:09 to go, first quarter. They've spotted it back at the 43 as Lindsey, look out, he throws, incomplete. He got hit by Vincent on a blitz, and the pass was incomplete. .54 seconds to go first quarter, 2nd and 10. Lindsey with time, throwing down the middle, and it's dropped. In and out of the hands of Landon Luck. So another 3rd down for Fayetteville. 3rd and 10 on the 43 with 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Play clock down to 5 for Fayetteville. And Coach Dick has to call a timeout before the play clock ran out. Timeout Fayetteville, 48 seconds to go first quarter. You're watching Wolverine football.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Back here in Centerton, Fayetteville's facing a 3rd and 10 with 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. A scoreless first quarter so far. Wolverine defense trying to get off field and force Fayetteville to punt the football again. Lindsey with Setzer next to him. Lindsey scrambling. Lindsey runs, slides, and he slid short of the first down. Wow, he could have converted that, but he slid at the 50-yard line, 3 yards short. A 7-yard run for Lindsey, and it's 4th and 3. And Fayetteville's going to punt it. Kind of surprised to see them punt it at midfield. But that's what happens. They've got Nolan on to kick it away unless it's a fake. Brust is back deep for West. The snap rolls back to Nolan, and they blocked it. The ball is loose, and the Wolverines have it. Lance Stroud along with Zion Brown were there for the Wolverines. They're set up with a block kick at the 38-yard line. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. West has it at the Fayetteville 38. Vincent in the backfield with Edmondson. Bobbled, fumble. Ball loose. Fayetteville's got it back, it looks like. At the 43-yard line, they're fighting for it, and it's Fayetteville ball. How about that? Wolverines get it on a block, and then they turn it over one play later with a fumble on a trick play. That's how the first quarter ends, with our score West 0, Fayetteville 0. You're watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Back in Centerton, second quarter, we've had a block punt and then a fumble in the last two plays, and now Fayetteville has it at its own 43-yard line in a scoreless game. They empty the backfield. Now they'll bring Setzer in to stand on the right hip of Lindsey. Setzer gets the carry, and Setzer is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Will Anderson brings him down at the 41, a loss of 2. Second and 12 at the 41. Early stages, second quarter, no score. Lindsey over the middle, pass completes to the 48-yard line. Landon Luke with the reception. And that brings up another Fayetteville third down. Got to the 48, gain of 7. We'll call it third and 6. In motion out Setzer. Lindsey, screen, completes. And the Wolverines stop him short of the first down at the 49. Anderson lost his hat. He'll have to come out for a play. It's 4th and 2. Pickup of 3 on that play. 4th and 2 here for Fayetteville. And a handoff. Straight ahead. Setzer's got the first down. 3-yard gain for Setzer. They convert on 4th down. Make it a 4-yard gain down to the 45. 10:38 to go first quarter, or second quarter, excuse me. Lindsey. Pass completes. And running room down the sideline for Delamar. 20-10. Touchdown Fayetteville. 45 yards. So after the Wolverine turnover, Fayetteville turns it into a point. It's a 45-yard touchdown, Lindsey to Delamar. .10:22 to go in the first half. Fayetteville's going to try a 2-point play, and they've got it. They snapped it directly to Krzyzanowski, and he takes it in for 2 points. So it's 8-0 Bulldogs, 10:22 to go in this first quarter. You're watching Wolverine football.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Wolverine football brought to you by Absolute Janitorial Services and First National Bank of NWA. 5-play scoring drive, 57 yards, a 45-yard touchdown pass. Lindsey to Delamar. 2-point try good, 8-0 Fayetteville. There's the kickoff, and it's into the end zone for a touchback. Automatic touchback in high school when it crosses the goal line, and so the ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line. Well, the Wolverine offense trying to put a drive together here. They've got a couple of first downs in that first quarter. Had a 3-and-out. Had a 1-and-out on the last possession, fumbling the ball, and Fayetteville recovered it. Here's a handoff to Edmondson. Well, it looked like he found a little room, but the hole closed quickly at the 23-yard line. Rhett Tidwell makes the tackle. 7 yards to go. Second down. Ball on the 23-yard line. Rice talking to his offensive line, now back in the gun. Hand off Edmondson again. And Edmondson gets a couple. And now we've got a flag down, it looks like. We know we had a helmet come off again. Edmondson's helmet came off. So no penalty. And a 3rd and 6 here for West. They're 1 out of 4 on 3rd down so far. So Nash comes in at tailback. 3rd and 6. Rice, incomplete. Intended for Brust. He was defended by Isaiah Taylor. And West will have to punt it away.
They brought a late safety blitz, and he got to Dalton just as he had release it. All receivers were covered pretty well.
So Rice is getting ready to punt the football. Holzhauer stands near his own 45. Rice gets the kick away. Holzhauer from the 41. Braden Nash brings him down around the 46-yard line. So a 35-yard punt. And then 5 on the return. And Fayetteville's got it near midfield again. 9:07 to go in the first half. Fayetteville's got the 8-0 lead, and they've got the ball on their own 46.
Once again with good field position.
First down and 10. Lindsey with a play fake. Flag down. Lindsey tripped up at the 50-yard line by Spence. But it looks like Fayetteville may have committed another hold. They did. So another holding call against the Bulldogs. That's the 3rd or 4th one tonight.
Fifth total penalty for the Purple Dogs.
They're back at the 36, so it's 1st and 20. if the Wolverine defense can make a big play here. Pass to the near side, caught. And that's Grigg who got in the area first, and then it was cleaned up by Aiden Myers at the 40-yard line, a gain of 4. Second and 16 for the Purple Dogs at the 40. 8:26 to go until halftime. Here come the Wolverines after Lindsey. He gets out of trouble for the moment, throws it, and it's caught at the 50-yard line. Myers just missed him before he got the football away, and he completes the pass out to the 49 for a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, he got his toes and tripped him up, but Lindsey threw that ball falling to his knees. Was able to get enough on it.
3rd and 7 for Fayetteville on its own 49. 7:39 to go until halftime. Here comes the blitz. Lindsey on the move, throws it complete. And it's a first down for Delamar. He steps out of bounds at the 41, a pickup of 10. Purple Dogs at the 41. Lindsey swings it out. Missed tackle. Setzer spinning around, and finally they wrap him up at the 33-yard line. So Setzer with a catch and run. He broke some tackles there before he stopped by Collier to Clerk.
Good hustle by the defensive end, making that play downfield.
8-yard gain, second and a deuce. And Fayetteville commits a pre-snap penalty. The wide receiver took off. You don't see that very often.
Their 6th penalty of the half. They've got more penalties than they do first downs.
Well, the Wolverines got to take advantage of this and figure out a way to get the ball back and get some points on the board here. 2nd down and 8. Lindsey loads up down the far sideline. Sliding catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Fayetteville.
It popped up. It must have popped off his leg. It popped about 6 feet in the air, not 6 feet, a couple of feet in the air. Did you see that there? He came down with it.
Delamar with a 38-yard touchdown, his 2nd of the quarter. And now we will see Fayetteville try the extra point with Catchell. The kick is up, and he got it. Our score is 15-0 with 6:24 to go until halftime. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked, and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
A 5-play scoring drive for Fayetteville, and they're up 15-0. Catchell has it teed up, and this will go into the end zone for another Well, the Wolverine offense trying to get something going here. They've got 2 first downs in this first half. See if they can cook something up here. 6:24 to go until halftime, trailing by 15.
30 yards passing, 13 yards rushing. Only 43 total yards so far for the West offense here in the first half. Fayetteville with 222 after their two long touchdown passes.
They'll motion out Edmondson. Rice underneath, Bruss the catch. Ball comes out again at the 20-yard line, and Fayetteville recovers. It was a hit by Isaac Pearson. The ball comes free, and Fayetteville's got it. Pearson also recovered the fumble.
Second turnover of the night for the Wolverines, and boy, that's a tough place to give Fayetteville the football.
Second turnover in the last 5 snaps for the Wolverine offense. Fayetteville's got it at the 20. Drake Lindsay joined by Christian Setzer in the backfield. Now they'll motion him out. A pump fake by Lindsay. He throws over the middle. The pass is caught at the 10-yard line. A nice tackle made by Kennan. And Spencer with the reception. He got 11 down to the 9. First and goal for Fayetteville. And this is Setzer taking it down to about the 5. 4-yard gain. Second and goal on the 4. Cody Lee in on a tackle. Setzer the ball carrier. And it was Myers crashing in there to break up the play that time. 1-yard pickup, third and goal. .521 to go. Clock is moving now. 5:15 to go until halftime. Lindsay gives it to Setzer right down the middle. Touchdown, Fayetteville. A 4-yard run for Setzer. His first touchdown of the night, and Fayetteville has broken open a 3-score lead. 14 points off Wolverine turnovers in this quarter. This would make it 15 points if they tack on the extra point. And Catchell does, and our score is now 22-0. With 5:03 to go until halftime. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Well, the Wolverines got to stop the bleeding here. They've had 2 turnovers and they've turned into 15 Fayetteville points. And it's a 22-0 game here with 5:03 to go in the first half. Brought to you in part by 6 Star Pro Nutrition and McClarty Daniel. Catchell has it teed up at the 40. Sends it down and no return. Well, the Wolverines really need something good to happen on this possession.
0-0 at the quarter, right? Fayetteville
Yes.
21 unanswered here in the second.
Yep, all the points in this quarter. 2 of them off of 2 touchdowns after West turnovers. So they've got to hang on to the football. Rice, they're after him. And he'll scoot out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Jackson Oliver busted through there pretty early and forced Rice to take off. He runs out of bounds at the 17 for a 3-yard loss. I don't think it's a sack, but it's a negative play forced by Oliver. 2nd and 13. Rice over the middle, in and out of the hands of Brust. He had a man draped all over him that time. Joey Ogden defending for Fayetteville.
Would have been a heck of a catch if Brust was able to pull that one in. Would have been close to the first down mark.
3rd and 13. Rice to the far side. It's caught by Vincent, and he's got the first down. Vincent steps out of bounds at the 34, a pickup of 17. Boy, did they need that.
First time we've called Vincent's number tonight on offense. You see him getting involved.
Boy, did they need that. First down at the 34-yard line. 4:39 to go until halftime.
With the ball on the 34.
Now let's see if this will loosen things up a little bit in this tough Fayetteville defense. Rice, a tunnel, incomplete. Looking for Thompson. So it's 2nd and 10. From the 34, 2nd and 10. Rice with the fake, throws it to Brust. He's got it at the 40. Nice block. Jackson Brust across the 50, down to the 46-yard line. Grigg threw a great block to help spring him, and that goes for 20 yards and a first down. First down at the 46 of Fayetteville. Rice complete to Grigg. Now Grigg gets a couple of nice blocks, and he takes it inside the 40. Well, the Wolverines have found something here, down to the 39-yard line, a gain of 7 for Grigg. Whistle. And let's see.
Timeout Fayetteville.
That is right. Timeout Bulldogs. 4:03 to go until halftime. The Wolverines trying to get some points on the board. We'll be right back.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
.403 to go here until halftime. Wolverines with the football on the Fayetteville 39-yard line. It's a 22-0 Fayetteville lead. Wolverine football brought to you in part by Roush Coleman Homes and the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. That timeout was taken by Fayetteville. They have 1 remaining for the half. West has 2. 2nd down and 3. Rice in trouble. Stays on his feet, turns it upfield, and are they marking him out of bounds? It looks like they are. Well, the sideline, now a flag comes in. There may have been a late hit on the quarterback, and a flag is thrown. This will be another Fayetteville penalty, it looks like.
So they're spotting him back at the...
They're spotted at the 47. The flag comes in near the 40. If it's 15... It is a personal foul against Fayetteville. It's going to be enough for the first down. They're going to mark it off from the 47. First down, Wolverines. Down to the 32-yard line. So West has it at the 32. Now a flag flies on the far side.
It's going to be a sideline.
Yep, sideline warning against Fayetteville.
Sideline warning against the Bulldogs.
Well, that's just a warning. The next one will incur the penalty. First and 10 at the 32. Rice gives it to Edmondson. Finds some room along the sideline, and Edmondson may have been hit out of bounds. He was! That's going to be 15 more! So Edmondson out of bounds at the 25, then they hit him out of bounds again. The Fayetteville Bulldogs are handing out yards. This is going to put them close to the 10-yard line with this one. Wow. It's a personal foul again against Fayetteville. Well, you've got to get some points. That'll move it to the 13-yard line. First and 10 at the 13. Rice in trouble, screen, caught, brushed. Inside the 10, banging around down inside the 5. They came on an all-out blitz, and Dalton got rid of it just in time. They get it down to the 4-yard line for a 9-yard gain. Second and 1. Rice with an off-target snap, hands to Edmondson. Dancing, he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines! A 4-yard touchdown run for Cole Edmondson. And West is on the board. So West on the board with 3:20 to go until halftime. Grigg for the PAT. On its way. Got it. New score, 22-7 with 3:20 to go until halftime. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You're like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Teachers and all service providers. If you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with
They'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. That was a 10-play scoring drive, 80 yards for the Wolverines. Edmondson gets the touchdown.
Save you thousands. whether buying or selling real estate, using the Home for Heroes. Go to IMA.
And now West ready to kick it off. This is from the 1 yard line. Being returned, a flag is down. And on the return, Setzer out over the 25. Flag sitting at the 16-yard line. Looks like another Fayetteville penalty. It's an illegal block, a blindside block against Fayetteville. So Fayetteville is going to be pinned deep here.
The 9th penalty of the half for 90 yards for the Bulldogs.
Well, Fayetteville's hurt themselves with penalties. Wolverines have hurt themselves with turnovers. The ball will be spotted at the 8. Lindsey from his own end zone. In trouble, in the grass, throws incomplete. Boy, they almost got him again right around the goal line. Anderson was there. And so was Xander McKinnis. .307 to go until halftime. 2nd and 10. Fayetteville from their own 8. Setzer coming left. Setzer spins, and he's got a first down out to the 20-yard line. Grigg makes the tackle. It's a gain of 12. So breathing room there for Fayetteville. They have one timeout, 2:55 to go until halftime. Quick pass to Lindsey on the far side, and that's complete. Brought down by Myers. The catch made by Zaya Spencer Cole.
Great tackle by Aiden.
Only a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. 2:28 to go until halftime. Lindsey pumps, moving in the pocket, throws far side, catch made at the 38-yard line. Charlie Graves steps out of bounds there, a pickup of 16 and another Fayetteville first down. Clock stopped at 2:13 to go until halftime. Lindsey throws. That's caught by Spencer. Nice tackle made by Ethan Grigg. Only a 1-yard gain. Grigg did a nice job there of hanging on. Second and 9, 1:55 to go until halftime. Lindsey completes it to Spencer. Spencer hit around the 44. Boston Bishke on the tackle. Gain of 5. 3rd down and 4 for Fayetteville. 1:14 to go until halftime. Clock moving. Lindsey loads up, going deep, got a man wide open, pass caught, touchdown, Fayetteville. Cooper Clark for 56 and a touchdown. And that is 3 touchdowns in the second quarter alone for Drake Lindsey. 28-7. Fayetteville answers right back after the Wolverines score. And the try is no good. Well, that looked weird. 1:03 to go until halftime. It's 28-7. Bulldogs lead it. You're watching Wolverine football.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
7-play, 92-yard scoring drive for Fayetteville. A 56-yard touchdown pass to Clark. And it's 28-7 with 63 seconds to go until halftime. Catchell has it teed up at the 40. And another touchback. All right, the Wolverines have 1:03, 2 timeouts, 80 yards to the end zone. Can they make this a 2-score game before the half? Can they get something going here in the 2-minute drill? Or get down and try and get a field goal, something.
Yeah, points.
To try and steal this momentum a little bit. Fayetteville will have the ball to start the second half.
That's a 2-minute drive. Let's see if West can get a 1-minute drive for some points here.
Rice, look out from the blind side. He throws it complete. Hawkins twisted down at the 26-yard line. Brought down by Mathis Brady. And they're going to mark him at the 27, a 7-yard gain. 44 seconds to go. Wolverines hurry up, 2nd and 3. Quick one to Hawkins again, and he's hit right away. Knocked down by Lucas Robley.
Lost 2 on that one.
25 seconds to go in the half. 3rd down and 6. "13 seconds. And Rice keeps it rolling and then gets popped by Robley at the 27-yard line. So not much doing there, and we're going to the half with this a 28-7 game. Clock has run out, and that is it for the first half. So we've reached halftime in Centerton at Wolverine Stadium, and our score is Fayetteville 28, Bentonville West 7. We'll come back and bring you some of the halftime festivities coming right up. You're watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
The all-new 2022 Wagoneer Series 3 is available now. This isn't your grandpa's Wagoneer. It fits the most passengers and gear in its class. It keeps the driver informed and the passenger entertained. It can adjust for the terrain ahead with ease. It's a chauffeur, and it's waiting for you. Shop McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville today.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Wolverine dance team performing here at halftime, 28-7 Fayetteville leading at the break. Just a normal 35-point second quarter in this one. Yeah, nobody scored in the first quarter. Fayetteville got the first points on a 45-yard touchdown reception by Jason Delamar from Drake Lindsay. They would add on a 2-point conversion to make it 8-0. Wolverines would go 3 and out. Then on the next Fayetteville possession, Delamar again strikes for a 38-yard touchdown reception. 15-0 the score. The Wolverines then would commit their second first-half turnover, and 4 plays later, Fayetteville found the end zone, a 20-yard scoring drive. A short field, Setzer had a 4-yard run. That made it 22-0 Bulldogs. West got on the board on a 10-play, 80-yard drive. Cole Edmondson with a 4-yard touchdown run to make it 22-7, but right before the half, Fayetteville would get the points right back. A 56-yard reception for Cooper Clark for the score. And it's 28-7 Fayetteville, and that's where things stand here at halftime. Around the league, we've got some other scores that we'll check on here. It's Springdale 14, Heritage 3 at halftime. Bentonville's out to a 35-14 lead over Harbor. And Rogers is up 17-7 on Southside in their ball game. Well, we're going to bring you the West Marching Band performance coming up momentarily here at Wolverine Stadium on this Friday night. We'll take a break. We'll come back and have the band performance right after this on Wolverine Football, presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
It is the hard work and dedication of our incredible band parents that allows us to continue to achieve our goal of enriching students through music and performance. If you have an opportunity after our performance, please visit the concession stand and show your support for the Midnight Regiment. We also would like to thank Bentonville Schools, the Bentonville West High School administration, and the community for all your continued support. Tonight, we continue our tradition of excellence as we present Movement 1 and 2 of our 2023 program entitled, It's About Time. Joining us from Centerton, Arkansas, please welcome to the field the Bentonville West High School Midnight Regiment.
Bentonville West's show is entitled
It's About Time and features musical selections Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce, Timepiece by Randall Standridge, Time to Say Goodbye by Andrea Bocelli, and Time from Inception by Hans Zimmer. Bentonville Schools is proud to present in halftime performance drum majors Hannah Patterson, Tyler Gasson, Callie Hilliard, and Liz Cooper in the Bentonville West Midnight Regiment. Regiment. The band is under the direction of Albert Ortiz with assistance from Caitlin Berry, Kevin Hume, Jessica Ortiz, Derek Koning, and Lauren Sloan. Let's hear it one more time for the Bentonville West Midnight Regiment.
Halftime here at Wolverine Stadium. Nice performance by the Midnight Regiments and the Fayetteville Bulldogs, the road team, is in front 28-7 at halftime. So we'll clear the field. We'll get the teams back out here for some warm-ups. And Coach Mackey, we're going to have a second half here where the Wolverines have, first off, they got to stop Fayetteville because Fayetteville's going to have the ball first, and then got to find a way to get some points on the board and get back in this ball game.
Yeah, 217 passing yards for Lindsay, 16 to 22, 265 total yards for the Bulldogs. And West just broke 100 after that last touchdown drive with 83 passing yards and 17 rushing yards. So, that's kind of the yards are showing the score tonight. But like you said earlier, Fayetteville's had a lot of penalties, 9 for 90 yards. West has only had 1 for 5 yards, but the difference is the turnovers. So.
Yep, 15 Fayetteville points off of those 2 Wolverine turnovers.
Yeah, and it's a ball game if maybe we're just down a score, or maybe we score one time and it's even,
Well, it is 28-7 right now at halftime, and we'll once again check on some scores here from around the conference. We've got some time here until they get the teams back on the field.
Jackson Bruss led the way with 5 catches for 32 yards. Q Thompson's got a couple of catches for 14 yards. Mason Hawkins has 2 catches, but it was like gained a few and lost a few. And then just 1 catch apiece for Ethan Grigg, Harris Vitson, Cole Emerson, and Will Anderson. Rushing the football, Cole's 6 carries for 19 yards, so only 3 yards a carry. Fayetteville is 14 carries for 48 yards. So both teams are about 3 yards a carry rushing the football. We both know that both teams are more of a passing offense, so that's not surprising at all. What is surprising, though, is we've gotten some pressure on Lindsay, more than I thought, but just haven't quite, we're about a half a second. But part of that is just because he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And he's not like KJ or something for the Razorbacks, but he's hard to bring down. So, maybe we can get there just a half a second sooner and get him to the ground before he is able to throw it away or get a completion.
Yeah, and, you got to give him some credit, too. I mean, the Wolverines are getting there, but he is doing that one extra thing to keep the play alive just long enough to get rid of the football. They have hit him, I think, a couple of times with a sack, but he is, he's committed to go to the University of Minnesota. He's a big-time prospect, and he is pretty good at that quarterbacking thing, I guess you could say.
Lindsay was 1 for 4 on that first drive, and so that means for the rest of the way he was 15 of 18.
Yeah.
So we kind of got hot there after that first drive a little bit.
Well, we'll see if the Wolverines can keep disrupting him, and maybe they'll start to get home as the second half goes on. 28-7 our score. Fayetteville at the break. You're watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked, and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state-licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Back here in Centerton, third quarter about to get underway here in a couple of minutes, and Fayetteville's got a 28-7 lead on the Wolverines.
Well, let's hope that our defense can get a quick stop and get the offense the football here, because I believe the Purple Dogs are receiving this kickoff. They deferred to the second half.
Once again, thanks to Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing. They are the presenting sponsors for Wolverine football. Thanks to Mercy NWA as well. On the road next week, the Wolverines will be in Springdale, taking on the Bulldogs at JWBS.
So Purple Dogs, Red Dogs.
Yep.
And then we're done with the Dogs.
Yes.
Until the playoffs, maybe.
Until maybe the playoffs, that's right. So it's about to get underway here in this third quarter. I'll check the out-of-town scoreboard real quick while we have a moment here. It is Bentonville 38, Harbor 27.
Oh, wow, that's a little closer than I thought it would be.
Yep. I think a lot of people thought the same thing.
Harbor played some really good teams.
They did.
That Bixby team literally is legit top 5 or top 10 team in the country.
Springdale's up 14-3 on the Heritage War Eagles, and Rogers is up 17-7 on Southside. All right, Fayetteville is, there's the standings right now as you look across the 7A. So we'll start to see some. Okay, they're kicking off from the 45-yard line. So let's see, it looks like they're gonna go onside here. Well, maybe not.
Now wait.
They've got it teed up at the 45. There must have been a penalty or something that was administered before the half. So now West is going to try an onside kick here to get the ball. So they'll try an onside kick here to start this second half. It's skipping around, and West may have it. They do.
Well, that's the kind of start you need right there.
Will Anderson recovers the onside kick. So there was a Fayetteville penalty. And it was sometime at the end of the half or something, and then the Wolverines will onside kick. They get it, and now they've got the ball in plus territory. Huh. How do you do? They are on the Fayetteville 34. Rice throws it to Brust. And he's tackled pretty much right away.
They might give him one there.
Noah Jansky makes the tackle. It's a 1 yard gain to make it 2nd and 9. All right, can the Wolverines capitalize on getting this onside kick to start the second half? They'll run it with Edmondson. Stiff arm, and he's out of bounds, forced out by Eli Rose.
No gain. I thought he had a couple there, but
no, apparently not. Yeah, I did too.
Must have stepped out.
3rd down and 9 at the 33.
2 down territory probably here.
Oh, yeah. Definitely in the go zone. Penalty flags out again. This one's against the Wolverines. That will make it 3rd and 14. Third and 14. The snap bounces back to Rice. The screen pass is batted and incomplete. Trey Lyle got a hand on that, and he almost picked it and took it all the way. So it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, on those screens, if you have a bad snap, it's all about timing on that. And it was a great play call. It looked like it was set up pretty good, but the bobble snap just screwed up the timing on it.
Well, they're going to go on 4th down and 14. Rice taking a deep shot, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Lehman. Lehman bringing it back to the middle of the field. Lehman's got a convoy. Lehman down the sideline. A coast-to-coast pick 6. But there is a flag.
I think there was a block in the back.
He took that 100 yards, if it counts. It was intended for Harris Vincent in the end zone.
Well, that's one of those plays you don't mind throwing it deep, and if it's picked off, it's just like a punt unless they
return it 100 yards.
Yeah, I saw the block in the back down there. It's going to come back.
It is going to come back, but we'll see where they spot this from the 17. So instead, it's only a 67-yard return.
Just like that, Fayetteville in business now.
Yep. Wild swings in this one. They swing it out far side, and it's stopped around the 23-yard line. So Anderson in on the tackle. They'll mark him at the 22. It's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for Fayetteville. Lindsey throws it again over to Spencer. Same play, and the Wolverines sniff it out. DeClerc in on the tackle.
Brust out.
Couple yards short of the first down.
Brust was out there at corners, made the play, and he was trying to rip it, had his hands on the ball, almost got it out.
On 3rd and 2, they'll hand it to Setzer. And Setzer's able to twist and turn his body and get away from the defenders and take it down to the 17-yard line for a first down. He got 2.
Well, Caulfield had him in the backfield short of the first down, and he just kept his legs driving and the spin move and was able to get the yardage for the first.
Lindsey nearly dropped the ball. Now he throws corner of the end zone. Pass caught, touchdown, Delamar. 17-yard touchdown to Delamar. That's his 3rd of the night. It's Lindsey's 4th touchdown pass. So now Kochel will try the extra point. It is up and it is good. It's 35-7 Fayetteville with 10:06 to go here in the 3rd. You're watching Wolverine football.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
That was a 4-play, 27-yard drive for Fayetteville after the interception, the 3rd turnover of the night, and that has turned into 22 of Fayetteville's 35 points. Kickoff sent down to the 1-yard line, dropped, picked up. Harris Vinson brought down short of the 20. He was hit by Isaiah Taylor on special teams there for the Bulldogs. Well, that was a really tough sequence for the Wolverines there to get the onside kick, to have the drive going, and then the interception and the long return. And then Fayetteville got a touchdown that really feels like a gut punch.
Let's see how the Wolverines respond here.
They'll start the drive on the 18-yard line. And it's Edmondson spinning away from the first man. Here's Cole Edmondson running free to the 40. Got a block from Grigg, and he's out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Well, there's a spark, a 25-yard run for Cole Edmondson.
Biggest play of the night for the Wolverines.
On the ball quickly. They need a lot of points. Edmondson again, the ball carrier. Finds a crease, gets to the 50. Tackle made by Isaiah Taylor. A 7-yard run, so back-to-back runs for Cole Edmondson. He's still out there. He's got to be winded. 2nd and 3. Rice pass caught. Vinson. He's free down the sideline. Harris Vinson in a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. 50 yards. Touchdown, Wolverines. Harris Vinson. A 50-yarder. It is a 35-13 game with Grigg about to try the extra point. On its way, and he got it. New score, 35-14. Fayetteville leads it with 9:17 to go in the 3rd. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
The all-new 2022 Wagoneer Series 3 is available now. This isn't your grandpa's Wagoneer. It fits the most passengers and gear in its class. It keeps the driver informed and the passenger entertained. It can adjust for the terrain ahead with ease. It's a chauffeur, and it's waiting for you. Shop McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville today.
Hey, that was less than a 1-minute scoring drive for the Wolverines.
Heck yeah, let's go.
82 yards. That is the 4th scoring drive less than a minute this season. And West is within 3 scores. Fayetteville looks like they're expecting maybe another onside attempt. They've got most of everybody close. It's a pop-up kick. And a fair catch is made at the 34-yard line by Holzhauer. Fayetteville ball. Our coverage brought to you in part by Legacy Bank and I'm a NWA hero.
Well, we're finally getting some points after the scoreless first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Averaging 24 points a quarter in the second and third, and we're just 3 minutes into the third quarter. So
we've made more than made up for it
tonight.
Fayetteville on its own 34. That's caught by Delamar, and he's wrapped up at the 41-yard line by Judah Spence. Pickup of 8. Second and 3. On the 41. Lindsay completes it. First down. Delamar forced out of bounds in West territory by Stroud at the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12.
By Jonathan Johnson.
First and 10 at the 47. Already Fayetteville across midfield on 2 plays. Handoff Setzer. Spins the tackle. Gain of 2. Second down and 8. Wolverines need a stop. Pass complete. Spencer, no, incomplete. Spencer Cole couldn't squeeze it. Grigg was closing in. That it's third down. Well, this is an important couple of plays here because it's 2 plays to get these 8 yards for Fayetteville, I would imagine.
Who's Lindsay going to? 17 down here on the bottom, got the long touchdown, Taylor.
Lindsay on 3rd and 8. Dances, throwing deep. Pass incomplete and a flag is down. Clark was tangled up with Jonathan Johnson. And this looks like it's going to go as interference against the Wolverines. Yep.
Against the Wolverines.
Well, that's better than a 50-yard touchdown pass.
They'll move it to the 35. First down, Bulldogs.
Second penalty of the half for West. They've already doubled their penalty total from the first half.
8:04 to go here in this third quarter. And a handoff to Caleb Johnson. First time we've called his name tonight, and Johnson goes for 7, maybe 8 on his first carry. They'll give him the 28. It's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Lindsey throwing to the end zone. Delamar couldn't hang on this time. Third and 3 coming up here for Fayetteville.
He got a little push off there, but got away with it. Got some separation. That's Mason Hawkins playing some corner now. He's back and healthy after being out the first 2 games of the season. Receiver D-back. Good to see him out there.
They hand it off. Anderson with a nice tackle on Johnson. He's short of the first down, but the job's not done. It's 4th and 2 now. Fayetteville quickly to the line. Now they'll look to the side, get the call. 7-10 counting, 3rd quarter. Fourth down and 2. Lindsey throwing for Delamar again. Got it, touchdown. 27 yards. Delamar's 4th of the night. Lindsey's 5th touchdown pass of the night.
He does a really good job of getting separation, uses off arm. No call.
The extra point. Nathan Catchell. Up and good. 42-14 now our score. Fayetteville with the lead with 6:55 to go in the 3rd. This is Wolverine football.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We
8-play drive for Fayetteville that time, and West can't break serve right now. It's 42-14. From the 1-yard line, it's Nash. Nice return by Nash out across the 30. That's a 30-yard return to the 31 where they'll mark him out of bounds. Wolverine football brought to you in part by Absolute Janitorial Services and First National Bank of NWA.
Well, Derek, let's just see if our offense can keep putting some points on the board here, get some momentum. It's going to be tough to catch them here. There's still a lot of ball left. 19 minutes of football. But we've got to keep some momentum with our offense going into the next week for sure.
Starting from the 31, they're closing in on Dalton and they sack him. He's sacked by Landon Jones. It's a loss of 8. Second and 18. Rice sets up the screen, and Fayetteville's all over that. Edmondson forced out of bounds. I don't know if he got a yard. Landon Jones was there. Tidwell was pursuing also. And it's no gain. Totally blown up, and it's 3rd down and 18. Low snap again. Rice flushed out. On the move, throws over the middle. Vincent caught it at the 37-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 after the 14-yard gain.
Good job by Dalton extending the play. Better job by Vincent coming back to the ball and making that grab.
4th and 4, they're going to go for it. Five minutes to go in the third quarter. Rice throws it, caught by Brust. He turns upfield. He's got the first down and then some. So they convert. There's a flag down, however.
I think they're going to call a hold on Harris Vincent over there.
And we'll sort this out. The flag is beyond the line to gain for a first down, if that matters, which it might. It's a spot foul. So they could get the first down and then be backed up. It is a hold against the Wolverines. And they're saying it's still going to be 4th down. So now West will have no choice but to punt it.
Holy cow.
4th and 9. So 4th and 9, and West will punt it away. Rice kicking it away to Holzhauer. High snap. Dalton able to get it away. It bounces. Holzhauer says get away. Well, he almost touched that before it's down at the 35-yard line. 33-yard punt. And the Bulldogs have it once again. 4:39 left in the third. They'll start at the 35-yard line.
He doesn't
know what that means. Lindsey remains in the game, hands it off to Setzer. Shedding defenders, he's out to the 39. Pick up a 4. McKinnis brings him down. Pass to Spencer, completes. And Spencer steps out of bounds at the 48. First down and a 13-yard gain. First and 10 from the 48. A pop pass complete to Clark. That's a completion for Lindsey, and Clark takes it to the 47, a 5-yard gain. Lindsey looking to throw. Steps up, taking a deep shot downfield. Delamar again, touchdown Fayetteville. Delamar's 5th touchdown of the ball game. A 47-yard strike.
I think I'd keep throwing it to him too.
And that's a six-pack for Drake Lindsay tonight. Touchdown passes. They're going to try the PAT with Catchell. Both teams finally get an 11 on the field here. And Catchell puts it through. 49-14, our score. With 3:27 to go in the third. This is Wolverine football.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
4-play scoring drive for Fayetteville. It's a 35-point game as the Bulldogs kick it away. And a touchback will bring it out to the 20. So the ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
You got some scores for us, Derek?
I do have some scores for you.
Are you saving them?
I'm ready. Rogers 23, Southside 10. Bentonville 59, Harbor 27. That has escalated quickly. Springdale 21, Heritage 6. So Brett Hobbs' team trying to start out 1-0 in conference play. First down from the 20 here for West. Rice, he'll try a deep shot. And he overthrows him. It was intended for Grigg. So 2nd and 10.
He was open. He had a step on him, Derek. Just a little bit too much mustard on it.
And West is going to face a very confident Springdale team at their place next Friday night. In and out of the hands of Bruss. 3rd and 10. Brought to you in part by 6 Star Pro Nutrition and McClarty Daniel. It is not very often that West has been sportsmanship timing ruled on the home field here. Rice stays on his feet and is knocked out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. He was shoved out by Lindley. They have decided to spot this at the 21. It's 4th and 9. Holzhauer standing near midfield. Well, the play clock has run out, but the official was marking for them to reset it. So there will be no penalty here. Another high snap. And this ball is rolling down to about the 37-yard line. It's a 42-yard punt. So Fayetteville will take over here. There is 56 seconds showing on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Fayetteville ball on their own 38-yard line. Well, it looks like Drake Lindsey's night is done. Landon Holzhauer takes over at quarterback. His first pass is complete to Spencer Cole. Tackled by Grigg at the 43-yard line, gain of 5. Make it the 42.
Stop doing the cord. Go help Leo on cam 2. He needs to get a battery. Where's the battery? It's charging at the base strip. It's back by the box underneath the stands.
Second down and 6. The Bulldogs do not have to run a play here before the quarter runs out, and it doesn't look like they're going to. So we hit the end of the third quarter, all Fayetteville tonight, 49-14. The Bulldogs lead it. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
We're back for the fourth quarter. A running clock in this fourth quarter with Fayetteville up 49-14. It's second down and 6 for Fayetteville out of the quarter break. Landon Holzhauer in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. And that's a yard short of the first down for Will Kittle. Third and 1 coming for Fayetteville. Flags down. False start against Fayetteville. Third down and 6 coming here for the Purple Dogs. Handoff Kittle, and he's got a first down to the West 49, a pickup of 9. Another third down conversion for Fayetteville to keep the drive going. Holzhauer keeps it. And a good tackle there for West. Jackson Berg made the stop.
That was a good hit by Berg.
A 1-yard loss, so a TFL for Berg, a senior linebacker. Second and 11 for Fayetteville. Holzhauer going for the deep ball. It's underthrown and incomplete. Coverage for West provided by Dalton Murphy. It was intended for Cooper Clark. Well, we've got a minute. Shout out to our guy Jonah, who created that new score box you see at the bottom of your screen this week. Here's a run play with Kittle, and he gets maybe a yard, and that's it. So it'll be 4th down. Fourth down, and Fayetteville is going to punt.
Well, we had a tubload of punts in the first quarter, and then not many more after that.
Fayetteville's first punt of the second half here. Nolan gets it away. Fair catch called by Brust at the 20-yard line. $8:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Our coverage brought to you in part by Roush Coleman Homes and the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. From the 20-yard line is where this drive will begin. And West has made a quarterback change. Trey Thompson takes over. Braden Nash is the running back on his left hip. And they snap it directly, and then they drop the ball. It's bouncing around. They snapped it direct to Nash. He couldn't hang on to it. And Fayetteville's got it again. The fumble is recovered by Boston Turner.
I'm not sure that was what it was supposed to happen.
It is the fourth Wolverine turnover of the night.
And the second time after one play. Or, on the first play of the possession, I believe.
First down on the 22-yard line. Holzhauer back out there. Johnson gets the handoff. And Johnson takes it inside the 10-yard line. Roman Hart finally brings him down. First and goal, Fayetteville at the 9. Holzhauer, that's incomplete. Looking for Spencer Cole. Second and goal. Under 7 minutes remaining. Holzhauer to the end zone. Touchdown. Caught by Emerson Early. A 9-yard touchdown reception. And now Kochel for the extra point. He's got it. It is 56-14 with 6:04 remaining in the ball game. You're watching Wolverine football.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap.
That is now 29 points for Fayetteville off of Wolverine turnovers tonight.
That'll be something we have to correct before next week, because we do not want to give Springdale the football, because they will take it and they will run it and run it and run it, and before you know it, the game will be over.
Yep, that's right.
So don't miss out next week, because if you tune us in late, the game may be over, because their games are averaging about an hour 45, I think. Clock's never stopping.
Kickoff into the end zone, a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. Well, right now they are in a 8-point game with Heritage. Springdale is 21-13 in the fourth. Bentonville's going to beat Harbor. They're up 33. Rogers up 13 on Southside.
Well, let's see if Trey can get the snap to come to him this time instead of to the running back.
Now they hand it to Nash. Nash with a nice run out over the 30-yard line for a first down. Rayden Nash gains 11. Ball on the 31-yard line. Hand off Nash again. Keeps the legs moving, and back-to-back first down runs for Braden Nash. This one out to the 44. So 13 more for Nash. We're inside of 5 minutes remaining. Jeffcoat checks out of the game. Carter Colfelt replaces him at left tackle. And again, it's Nash, and he'll get 6 this time to the 50.
Well, it's good to see that young sophomore backfield.
They move it back to the 49. 2nd and 5 here for West.
Nash at running back, Thompson the quarterback. Probably be calling their names for the next couple of years.
This is the future right here. On the move, Thompson throws over the middle. It's caught inside the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. Lance Stroud with the catch. They'll mark him at the 27. First down, Wolverines. Pickup of 24.
That's enough for a Wolverine first down.
So a nice drive being put together here by Trey Thompson, the sophomore quarterback. Thompson throws this to Stroud again. And Stroud is down near the 15. Walker Evans makes the tackle. That's 11 more and another first down to the 16.
So 5 plays and 4 first downs on five of the plays.
Thompson still has the football. Gets away from the first man to the sideline to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Ho-ho. Hello, Trey Thompson.
Trey Thompson with a great quarterback run down the sideline and great effort to dive into that end zone. A 16-yard run. Grigg will try the extra point. And a flag comes in. We have a false start against the Wolverines. It'll back them up 5. That was a nice drive by the sophomore quarterback they put together. 6 plays, 80 yards. Grigg puts it through. 56-21 our score. Fayetteville leads it. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Once again, Thompson with the touchdown run, a 16-yard scramble, 6-play, 80-yard drive. And it is 56-21. Well, West will have to dust themselves off, and they'll head to Springdale next Friday night for the first of back-to-back road games, Springdale and Rogers. And those are not going to be easy, either one of them. The kickoff goes out of bounds.
Derek, our first volleyball broadcast is going to be next Tuesday night. So we'll be broadcasting the next 3 Tuesdays. So we'll have volleyball Tuesday, Wolverine football on Friday for the next 3 weeks.
And check it out here on the app, same place you're watching the game. Our referee doing a nice job. They'll spot it at the 35-yard line. This one is just about wrapped up. And a run here for Tyree
Ball's
Terry.
out.
And looks like they're going to mark him down at the 37. It was recovered by one of the linemen, though, for Fayetteville. It was a nice call by you. Bodine Beline recovered the fumble. 2-yard pickup. So volleyball Tuesday night here on the Wasp, on the Wolverine app. Next Friday we'll be with you from Springdale. Bulldogs trying to hang on for a conference win tonight at Heritage. They were up 8 at the last check. Quarterback bobbling it and throws it incomplete. Taking over at quarterback here is Caden Kilpatrick, a sophomore. So Holzhauer is done. He does a lot of stuff besides backup quarterback. He's punting and involved in special teams and other spots, so his night is done. Now it looks like we've got another quarterback in to take this snap for Fayetteville.
You got 4 deep?
Omar Murray is in. Oh, West went 4 deep, I think, last week at quarterback, too.
You're right, we did.
So Murray's in at quarterback. Terry's the running back. This should be the last snap of the game, 3rd and 8. Terry on the ground. And he's dragged down at the 38-yard line to set up a 4th down, but there will be no time for that. 20 seconds to go. Clock running, and the teams are headed onto the field. This one's over. Fayetteville with an impressive 56-21 win over the Wolverines here in Centerton, snapping West's 5-game home winning streak. And the two friends, Casey Dick, Brian Pratt, shake hands at midfield, and the Wolverines will regroup and head to Springdale next Friday night. That will wrap up our coverage here from Centerton with the final score, Fayetteville 56, Bentonville West 21. John Mackey and our entire crew, Derek Ruskin saying good night from Centerton. This has been Wolverine Football presented by Bob Maury Auto Body and Foster Roofing.